Hi, my name is Danielle and I'm an instructor at UH. Today we're going to do Pilates and we only need a set of weights. I'm going to use a set of 3-pound weights, so we're going to go very light. And if you would like to modify it and not use the weights, feel free. All right, we're down on our mat and we're going to come all the way down onto your back to begin. So we're going to start with the knees bent. Feet are about hip width apart, arms are down at your sides. Your chin is about an egg's length away from your chest. Shoulders are back and down. Close your rib cage together. So if you place your hands on your rib cage and you take a deep inhale, expanding the rib cage, as you exhale, your rib cage comes back together, and that's where we're going to try to keep it the entire time, gently pressing it down towards your hips. Scoop your navel in, scoop your lower abdomen in, and create a neutral spine. So there's no arching at all through the low back. As you inhale, extend the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, lower it all the way down to the ground, flatten it and drag it in, and switch sides. Inhale the left leg up, exhale all the way down to the ground, flatten it and drag it in. So we're concentrating on the powerhouse, which is the abdominal muscles, the back and the glutes, working to keep the leg nice and straight. As we are moving the leg, we're trying not to move the non-moving leg or the hips with the powerhouse. So you're concentrating more on the powerhouse than on the leg that is moving. We have one more here, and then you can either stay here or place the hands behind the head. Don't interlace the fingers, keeping the elbows wide, and lift the head and the shoulders, continuing with the legs. Again, the chin is off of the chest, about an egg's length away from the chest. Powerhouse is lifting the shoulders, shoulders are lifting the head. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale up, exhale down and in. And we have one more on each side. Balancing it out so both sides are equal again. We're going to release the head and the shoulders, taking the arms out to the sides, lifting the knees so the calves are parallel to the ground. As you inhale, we're going to lower the knees down to the right. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, down to the left. Exhale, lift back up. So we're only dropping them down as far as you can, where you're still using your powerhouse to lower and lift and not pushing off of the arms on the floor. Again, chin is down, shoulders are back and down. Rib cage closed together, navel in. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And we have one more on each side here. And then you can either stay here, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, extend the legs and continue side to side with the legs nice and long. Imagine lengthening from the hips out through the toes, opening up through the backs of the knees. So again, the legs stay nice and straight. And we have one more again on each side. And then you can either stay here or lift the arms, the head and the shoulders, and the arms are going to go down to one side as the legs go down to the other, and alternate sides. Again, the powerhouse is holding up the shoulders are holding up the head. And we have one more again on each side, balancing it out so both sides are equal. Release the head and the shoulders, slide the hands underneath your hips slightly to support your back. We're going to make large circles with the legs. You're going to inhale the legs out and away from you and exhale, gently pull them back in and then reverse it. Inhale the legs out and away and exhale back in. So the chin is down, the shoulders are back and down. Rib cage closed together, navel in, and again, as you lower the legs out and down away from you, you're still trying to make sure that the low back is not lifting off of the mat at all. So if you feel like it is, lift the legs up a little bit higher to the ceiling. And we have one more on each side. Balancing it out so both sides are equal. Good, release the feet down and together. As you inhale, lift the hips up into bridge, and exhale, slowly come all the way back down. Try to squeeze the knees together, coming up one vertebrae at a time and back down one vertebrae at a time. Keep squeezing the knees together. We have one more. Good, and then we're going to move into the Pilates 100. So if you want to modify, you can lift the knees, leaving the head and the shoulders down and pulsing only the arms. You're going to keep the arms nice and straight. We're going to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. If you'd like to lift the legs, you can, and lift the head and the shoulders, gazing down at the navel to keep the neck neutral. Or if you'd like more of a challenge, you can lower the legs down as far as you can without arching the back. So find your position and let's begin. So we're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and release it, pulling the knees in. Grabbing behind the knees. As you exhale, we're going to peel up one vertebrae at a time. Extend the legs, flexing the feet. Inhale, reach forward, look down towards the legs. And exhale, back down slow, one vertebrae at a time. So scoop the navel in, keep the feet connected to the mat. And again, inhale the legs up, grab behind the knees. Exhale, peel yourself up using your powerhouse. Inhale, reach forward, look down. And exhale, back down slow. You can either stay here, grabbing behind the knees to peel yourself up, or reach the arms up over the head. Flex your feet, engage your legs, your glutes, your abs. Inhale the arms up in front of the chest. Exhale, slowly peel yourself up. Inhale forward, look down. And exhale back down slow. Scoop through the navel. And we have 2 more wherever you are at. So either grabbing behind the knees to peel yourself up, or starting with the arms up over the head. And back down slow. Work to keep the legs nice and straight. And one more. And all the way back down again to the mat. Releasing the arms down to your sides, lifting the knees up. So again, they're over top of the hips, calves are parallel to the ground. We're going to alternate lowering a foot down and away from you. So you're going to keep the angle the same between the calves and the hamstrings. And then we're going to do both together, down and up. So one leg down, inhale down, exhale lift, other leg down, inhale down, exhale lift. Both legs together, squeeze the knees together, exhale lift. So continue at your own pace, one then the other, then together. Chin is down, shoulders are back and down. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Last one. Good. From here, we're going to leave the legs out. You're on your toes. And we're going to exhale as you extend the legs and inhale, bend. So you're not lifting the thighs. The thighs are going to stay at that angle from the hip out through the knee. Continue squeezing the knees together, keeping the powerhouse engaged. Your spine neutral on the mat. Keep scooping the navel in, scooping the lower abdomen in. We have 2 more wherever you are at. the ceiling. You can either keep the left leg bent or lower the left leg all the way down to the ground. We're going to work to try to keep the right leg nice and long and draw little circles with the leg, lengthening from the hip out through the toes, stabilizing your hips and your non-moving leg, whether it's bent or straight, with the powerhouse. Chin is down, shoulders back and down. And reverse it. Now we're going to make those circles a little bit bigger. So we're going to inhale the legs straight down and exhale out, around, and up. Again, just as large as you can without moving the opposite hip or leg. So you're really trying to stabilize that opposite leg with the powerhouse. Inhale down, exhale out, around, and up. Good, we have one more here. And reverse it. Inhale the leg out and down, exhale up. Inhale out and down, exhale up. And one more. Good, and release it. So we're either going to keep the right leg bent or lower the leg all the way down to the ground. Keep the left leg nice and straight and little circles with the leg. And reverse it. Good. Then the large circles. Inhale the leg down, exhale out, around, and up. Inhale down, exhale out, around, and up, stabilizing your non-moving leg and hip. One more, and then reverse it. Inhale the leg out and down and exhale up. Two more. Good, and release it. Pull the knees into the chest, gently rock around a little from side to side, and we're going to move into scissors. So extending the legs straight up to the ceiling, the head and the shoulders can either stay down, and we're going to exhale as you reach the arms up, so long arms, long legs. Or you can lift the head and the shoulders, gazing down at the navel again to keep the neck neutral. Exhale each time you touch your leg, inhale in between, again working to keep the legs nice and straight. Only lowering the other leg down as far as you can without arching through the back, so keep the spine neutral. Okay, we're going to continue placing the hands behind the head. Don't interlace the fingers, and reach the opposite hand to the outside of the opposite ankle. If your head and the shoulders are down, you can do the same thing, keeping the head and the shoulders down. Listen to your body. One more each side. Balancing it out so both sides are equal. Pull the knees into the chest. Single leg stretch. So inside knee, outside ankle. So same arm as the bent leg is reaching towards the ankle. Extend the other leg out and down. Exhale, inhale. exhale. So again, you're exhaling each time you touch your leg, inhaling in between. Head and shoulders can stay down on the mat, or you can lift the head and the shoulders again, gazing down at the navel to keep the neck neutral. Try to extend the leg out and down as far as you can without arching through the back. So again, your low back should stay in contact with the mat. Completing one more on each side. Balancing it out so both sides are equal. Slide the hands underneath the hips. Slow bicycle. Inhale the leg up. Exhale down and continue. So drawing the knee in towards the chest. Scoop the navel in. Scoop the lower abdomen in. Lower the leg down as far as you can without arching through the back. Good, and then reverse it. One more. Good, and release it. Pull the knees in, double leg stretch. Inhale the arms out, legs out. Exhale, the arms swoop around and the legs come back in. Inhale, arms out, legs out. Exhale, arms swoop around, legs come back in. You can stay here or lift the head and the shoulders. As you lift the arms up by the ears, try not to throw the head back, so just the arms and the legs are moving. And we have two more wherever you are at. Good, and release it. Peel yourself all the way up to sitting. So here is where we are going to grab your weights if you are going to use them. Again, mine are 3 pounds, so 2s or 3s would be perfect. And if you want to do without, that's perfectly fine as well. So we're going to extend the legs straight out in front of you and sit up nice and tall. So the ears are over the shoulders. Shoulders are over the hips. We're going to squeeze the elbows into the sides and then exhale as you open and inhale, close. Try to continue pressing the shoulders down towards the ground. As you open the arms, retract the shoulders. So imagine a pencil getting stuck in between the shoulder blades. Exhale as you open. Try to sit up nice and tall using the powerhouse. And we have one more. We're going to walk the feet a little bit wider. So a little bit wider than the width of your mat or hip width apart, a little wider than that. Pull the toes back so you're flexing the feet. And we're going to do the saw. So the arms are going to start up. We're going to inhale, twist. Exhale, reach down and forward and lift back up. Inhale, twist. Exhale, down and forward and back up. Gazing back past the arm, going back behind you to get a deeper twist. Try to scoop the navel in, pressing the rib cage down towards the hip. Especially if you're using the weights, control the movement so you're not using any momentum at all. One more on each side. balancing it out so both sides are equal. Then we're gonna bring the legs back together, starting with the arms down at your sides. Again, try to sit up nice and tall. Exhale as you lift the arms out, rotate the palms up, and inhale down. Exhale out, rotate, and inhale down. Imagine someone lifting you up by the crown of the head, making you sit up just a little bit taller. And we have 3 more. Last one. Good, then we're gonna keep the feet together. The arms are again gonna come up and we're gonna spine twist. So inhale, exhale, twist twice. Inhale, exhale, twist twice. So twisting with control, try to keep your feet glued together so the one foot does not shift forward as you're twisting. Exhale, 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 exhale. Shoulders are down, away from the ears. One more each side. Balancing it out so both sides are equal, and we're going to swing around onto your hands and knees. We're going to use one of those weights. So we're coming onto the hands and the knees. Again, scoop the navel in, make sure that the spine is nice and long so you're not sinking your head into your shoulders. We're going to extend the opposite leg back and then hold the weight in the opposite arm. So I'm going to take the arm out to the side as I lift my back leg straight up. Exhale, inhale. Using the powerhouse to balance. Nice and slow and controlled. The arm that is lifting has a slight bend in the elbow. And we have 3 more. Last one. Now leave the leg up and drop down to the elbows. We're going to draw circles about the size of a dinner plate with that back leg. Try to squeeze the leg nice and straight. Again, opening up through the back of the knee. Keep breathing. And reverse it. Good, and release it. And we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So coming back up onto your hands. And again, we're going to extend the opposite arm, holding the weight in the opposite hand, and lift the arm and the leg. And then back down. Exhale again as you lift. We have 1 more. And then release the weight. Come down onto your elbows. Squeeze the legs straight. And circles about the size of that dinner plate again. And reverse it. release it. We're gonna take a real quick stretch. So sit the hips back to the heels. So I was just moving my right leg to you if I was facing this way. So I'm gonna come down onto my right side next. So whichever leg that you were just moving is the side that you're gonna come down onto. So go ahead and come all the way down onto that side. The legs are gonna be a little bit in front of you where your body forms a V. The navel is still in, top shoulder is down away from the ear. And we're gonna flex your top foot forward parallel to the ground and point up and around just over top of the bottom leg. So inhale forward, exhale, point up and around. Inhale forward, exhale, point up and around. Try to stabilize the rest of the body so only the leg is moving. We have one more here. Then reverse direction. Point the toes all the way straight up, bring it forward and flex back. Point up, forward, and back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. We have one more. And release it. Go ahead and switch sides. So again, the legs are going to be a little bit in front of you where your body forms that V. Flexing your top foot forward parallel to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Hips are stacked. And we have one more. And then reverse it. Bring the legs straight up, forward, and then flex back. And we have one more. And release it. Go ahead and turn onto your back again. We're gonna walk the feet about hip width apart. Coming up into a bridge again. As you inhale, slowly peel your hips up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale the legs straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring it down parallel to the ground, and then pull it in. Inhale the other leg up and down, and pull it in. And then slowly lower the hips all the way back down. Slowly lift the hips back up. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. And then again, slowly lower the hips back down, one vertebrae at a time. We have one more of these. Inhale up, exhale the leg up, inhale down. Exhale the other leg up. Inhale down, and then slowly lower the hips back down one vertebrae at a time. Gently pull the knees into the chest, rocking around a little from side to side. Holding onto the right knee, gently lower the left leg all the way down to the ground. Pulling your right knee in towards the right shoulder as you press the left leg down towards the left side of the mat. Gently switch. And release it, and then then peel yourself all the way up to sitting. And you can either extend the legs or cross the legs, so whichever is more comfortable for you. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, gently fold forward over the legs, whether they're extended or crossed. As you inhale, gently peel yourself all the way back up and give yourself a big hug. Great job. Thank you so much.